Drawful Animate, the game for good people who make bad drawings. Buckle up, it's time for 2 rounds of animated fun. 1, 2, 3, let's rock. On your device, you'll see your secret prompt. It might be kind of hard to draw, like Fish Head Sandwich or Richard's Uncontrollable Gas. Make an animation on your device that would fit that title. When you're done, hit Submit. You'll get points for each player that guesses the correct title. Good luck! Remember, you're always welcome in the audience. Go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code. Halfway through, a perfect time to migrate to the second frame.
Come on!
The drawing is done. Get over it. Let's see them. On your device, write what you think the title for this animation could have been. Voila! Which of these titles do you think inspired this drawing? Who voted for what? Let's find out. Use your device to jot down a decoy. Uphold democracy right now by voting. Let's see what happened. Enter something that could make sense. So many good options. Choose only one. Let's check out the results. Round 2 is the same, but you're a couple minutes older. There's a new title on your device now. Halfway through, I cordially invite you to begin work on the second frame. The drawing is done. Let's check out the first animation. Okay, I might be in the minority, but this animation makes me feel wonderful. It's decision time. Okay, I'm actually curious how this one turned out. Time to type some titles. Behold your collective effort. Okay, who got tricked? Bitter end. Last animation. What a spread. Yum. Okay, time to vote. All right, let's see how this all shook out.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. If you can't come up with a good question, we'll get you something random. Better than nothing. And with that, the wheel of enormous proportions awaits. Hello, I'm an enormous talking wheel. You're all tiny little humans. That's a rock that looks like a crab. Describing things is fun. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points, and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first. You have the chance to win points thanks to these two slices. But your odds increase when you have more of them. So we're gonna earn some by doing trivia. And here we go. Question 1 works for me. As of 2020, which of these are official Olympic sports? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. Yeah, go for gold or silver. Bronze is fine. That's all. But what was yes and what was no? Does everything line up? How about that? Are you two for real right now? Take a slice. A boom. And what about the top scoring player, you ask? An extra slice it is. Question 2 kind of sneaks up on you, right? Which countries used to be part of the Ottoman Empire? Just put your feet up and pick some countries. Tap the answers that fit the prompt. Makes sense to me. Little ones better hustle. Okay, now here's what we were looking for. Really? One just isn't enough. This round wouldn't be complete without a question 3. You're gonna type answers for this one. Name every Jonas and Baldwin brothers sibling. There are 10 correct answers. Try to type them all in before time runs out. Try to sneak one more answer in. Do these answers look familiar to you? You get a bonus if you answered some no one else did. It has to be you! The time has come. Behold!
Power slice!
I bestow unto thee the power slice. It gives you the power to spin me. For you. Oh, and the spinning? Let's go do that. Welcome to the mountaintop, where your slices can be spun and turned into points. Choose the slots on my face to socket your slices. But watch out. You split the points with everyone that shares a slot with you. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it. Then it won't end up worth so much, am I right? My face is craving your slices. Come on! You're gonna take turns spinning me. And I'm excited, because you're going first. Swipe the wheel on your device to spin. You can also tap real fast, if that's more your thing. I'm almost stopped. Now. This slice gives you points. That's fun. Power slices reproduce until you land on one. How about that? I'm ready for a new spinner. What? Oh, I'm so happy. You're up. Well, if you don't spin... I love this result! Your spins have filled up my spin meter, which means it is time for the last spin of the round. The last spin duties fall on your oh-so-small shoulders. Hurry up! I don't want to spin without... It's a spin we'll never forget! It's a pot share. Let me spin on a different axis. Look at that. It's the scoreboard. You need at least 20,000 points to win. So let's get you some more points, okay? What if I were to slip you 2 new slices? I'm here to ask question 1, and you're here to answer it. Which of these are varieties of salmon? Sometimes I imagine myself growing hands with fingers on them, so I can tap the correct answers just like you. Good job! Provided you answered like this. Whoa! I'm geeking out over how good you did. Not 1, but 2 slices. Question 2, anyone? You'll answer this one numerically. Roughly how many birds were trained to be used in the movie The Birds? Use the keypad on your device to enter a number, and then tap Submit. The player closest to the answer is who you want to be. So, your answers were? And the precise answer is? I don't believe it. 2 top scoring meeples. Clunk. Have another one. Answer this last one the best and win a power slice. How many answers can you get on this question? On an average standing human being, which of these organs is stacked closest to the top? Tap as many correct answers as you can before time runs out. The finish line is close now. Hurry! That'll do. You have all the points you need. The next spin that gives you points can win you the game. I see a winner. Power slice incoming.
Power slice.
Step into my office. You're not in trouble. Look at you, up here where your slices finally pay off. Here's a tip from Wheel to Meeple. You can tap a slot more than once to add a multiplier. Isn't that a pleasant surprise? The slices you keep go to waste. Hurry up. We're going to start this spinning adventure off with you. The pot is divided, but doubled. Swell. With those points, you now qualify to spin the winner wheel. If you can spin and land on one of your slices, then you win. But if I land on a skull, the game continues. Will this be the winning spin? Put your back into it. There's more game to play yet. You still have a chance next spinner, so make this one count.
Power slice.
You landed on the power slice. We don't need a bonus effect, cause you're spinning the winner wheel. The spin is yours. This could be the winning spin. And so, I shall answer your most meaningful question. Go ahead and spin me one last time. Okay, I gotta know. Was it everything you hoped for? Nah, never mind. Let's not kill the mood.
Doesn't fight.
Where was I?
birds aren't real.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you, and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, a friend is just a coworker you haven't worked with yet. So let's get acquainted. I'm going to send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules, except this one rule. You got to use at least 5 words, okay? Our employees have to be able to engage in a little small talk. It's my first rule of management.
You that you've used half of your time. Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Great. Let's put these in our filing system. Now that we're all friends, I'm sending my first incisive interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. In business, we call that the old switcheroo. Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then quit complaining and say something else. The first rule of management is go with the flow.
Through the timer. Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
All right, business time. What is something that inspires you? As the boss, I've got to be decisive, so I'm decisiving that you guys should pick. Choose your favorite now. How would you describe your personality? How would you describe your sense of humor? I'm not much for reading, but from what I skimmed, you guys did great. Let's see who's in the lead. Looks right to me, but I'll forward it to my buddies in accounting. Meanwhile, how about some more icebreakers? Okay, you know the routine. Write whatever you want and don't be afraid to get descriptive. Paint me a word picture, dang it. Jan! Did you watch last night's episode? Can you believe the chef poisoned the mayor's father? Well, if you don't want spoilers, then you shouldn't answer your phone.
You are about halfway through the timer.
I've never read better submissions. Or any submissions. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. I bet whoever came up with this is pretty cool. It was me. What we've got here. Every day this week, the CEO has offered you, and only you, a lollipop. How do you respond? Cast your vote now. This round, I'm giving out even more points. Hey, you grab words from the question. You can use just about any text you see on your device. Company morale is in the gutter after a bad meeting. What do you say to lift everyone's spirits? Scary computer guy has left dishes in the kitchen sink. How do you confront him without setting him off? A good manager knows that people are more than just numbers. Still, the numbers are the main thing, so let's see them. Legally, I have to tell you that none of this is binding until a contract is in place, blah, blah, blah. Let's do one more icebreaker. Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about funhouse mirrors, not flattering. Recycle all this paper. Just the words. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I don't know how to work email, and I refuse to learn. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. No pressure, but this is your last chance, and there's a lot riding on it.
You should be halfway done now, okay? Hey, you're almost out of time.
Show me what you got. Vote on your devices now. It's the last round, and the board has approved a generous bonus to your score. Hey, we're done. This is my favorite part of being a manager, other than being in charge all the time. The job goes to... Congratulations! You're our new Executive VP of Net New Acquisitioneering. Welcome to the team! Oh, and Lena, you're fired.
Here's the room code. It's EFTS. Trapped while trying to steal my treasure, eh? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Laverne Cavern, just a lonely cave witch who helps hapless heroes through the dark and deadly doom they've stumbled into. And what should I call you? There you go. Maybe print that on some teen t-shirts. So here's how it'll go. Each of you would-be adventurers will be presented with an opinion-based survey on your device. Pick the options that best suit you. You'll pick the top 3 for each prompt you're given. Also, be sure to pick them in order of preference. 1 will grant the most points, then 2, 3, and so on. Once everybody has made their choices, I'll mix everyone's answers together and then sort them from most to least popular. So let's start with... which item are you most likely to pick up at a second-hand store? Now that I've combined all your answers, your challenge can begin. Behind this door, your task is simple. Find the top 3 answers while avoiding the rest. For every correct answer, I'll give you a nice bright torch. Pretty handy down here. And for each one you get wrong, I'll be taking a torch away. Since you each brought a torch with you, you'll be starting with 1. Let's begin. A cornucopia of closed doors. Have at it. As a team, choose the doorway that probably holds the truth. Then, it's up to this player to make the selection. Each player will get a chance to open a door, but for now, it's all you. So start talking. You found all the torches. Hot. Time to settle some scores. The only way out of this hole is with another poll. And let's kick it up a notch and rank 4 choices instead of 3. Which organizing technique never works for you? That was thrilling. Let's see what waits ahead. Okay, how about we make things a bit tougher? For the second cave, I'm going to mix things up. For this round, you'll need to find the answers ranked 2, 3, and 4. Don't be concerned. Running out of torches doesn't mean it's over. At least, not yet. Shabby. Wow, I've got to stop leaving lit torches everywhere. Let's see who's currently leading in the polls. 2 teams, 1 final round, 0 witches who are not at the edge of their seat. And this time you'll rank 5 choices. To be honest, most of the time, I wish I was this emoji. Brave for the next cave. And now for one last twist. In this final round, all I ask is that you rank the answer choices from the bottom to the top. So you'll need to first find number 8, then 7, then, well, you know how to count backwards. I hope. I have a few more surprises in store for you, but I'll spill the beans once we're inside. Ready? Welcome to your final trial. It's just like the previous 2 caverns, but with 3 major differences. First, you'll no longer gain torches for a correct answer, but you can bet you'll still lose torches when you're wrong. Second, when you're on your last torch and you answer incorrectly, the game is not immediately over. The other team will need to provide a correct answer to eliminate you. And third, a team wins when either their opponent runs out of torches or if they complete the round with the most torches remaining. Got it? Well done! Boo. Wrong door. Since neither team could find it, let me just help you out. Remember, the other team got it wrong, so a right answer here ends the game. Monstered! I thought you had that one. Allow me. Gotcha. You're Monster Chow. I regret to inform you I am no longer revealing wrong answers. Good luck on your future endeavors. Look at you. Using the power of opinions. As promised, here's the way out. Aren't I a sweetheart? And as for you, remember all the monsters you saw? That's going to be you soon. Surprise! Fun.
Hot, scientifically.
The room
Your vote
code
is
is
appreciated.
DFLT. Not long ago, on a night very much like this, there was a gathering of the world's most brilliant detectives, who, as it happens, were also the world's most devious murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed, as a murderer you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. If you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally. That's half your time. I hope you used it wisely.
Dandy.
Fine.
Yes.
Each detective had brought a loyal accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any ridiculous alias will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Indeed.
first rate.
Yes!
Perfect. And not a moment too soon.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Poor thing. He's got no idea what you're up to.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. I'm something of an amateur sleuth myself. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open. Just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and let's have a warm welcome for your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... Egad. First the ventriloquist cancels, and now the power's out. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time for the fun part. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then, guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And get on with it before the lights come back.
Bennington, where are those blasted Edisonic lamplights? Everyone calm down. There's nothing but cheese and crust. 4 of our guests have been murdered.
Each murder earns the perpetrator a secret point. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, it's a good thing no murder can stump the world's greatest detectives. To the crime board. Aha, we found the murder weapons. Let's start with just 2 of these despicable doodads. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is peculiar. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
How ironic.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
This. Come on.
Let's extrapolate. Come on!
Perhaps.
Come on!
All right, this is the case we're going to crack. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest. Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
Interesting.
Very well. Fascinating.
Oh, come on.
You claim one of your fellow detectives is the killer? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
I'll win again.
Oh, that's a letdown. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there will be even more points in your future.
There's one last pair of murders to investigate. Let's not be dead wrong this time around. I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, same as before.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
I see.
I'll clean this up. Now we're having fun. Let's see. All right.
Ahem.
Yes.
Come on.
Interesting.
Very well. Come on.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Can I be honest? I trust you the most. I wish I had any idea who the murderer is.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
I see.
Let's extrapolate. Come on.
All right. All right.
If the room is voting to condemn
All right.
you, now's your last chance to convince them otherwise.
A hung jury? We can't convict anyone without a majority vote. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now how about we... Drat.
We need some more weapons to keep this party going. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
Excellent.
Your time's half gone. You should be starting your second drawing.
Perfect.
Fundamental.
Yes.
accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name with style.
There you are.
Nicely done.
What's this? Why, we have some new arrivals. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. Still time for me to get a smooch before midnight. Oh no.
Pick one of our remaining guests and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
If you can hear me, you're not dead. No one got blood on my chinchilla. Beauregard? Where are you, Beauregard? I just need a moment to catch my cheese and rice! Ow! Even more murders? I should have expected this when I invited new money. You pick and I'll stand back here supportively.
Fascinating. Yes.
Come on! I've got it.
All right.
I don't want to point fingers, so I'll use my whole hand to lightly tap who I think did it.
Let's see. Interesting. Come on.
By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet.
Yes, very well.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Probably false.
You were completely wrong. I suppose there's a first time for everything. There's one pair of murders left to investigate. I do hope you included gift receipts with these.
Perhaps.
All right. All right. I've got it. I've got it.
Who shall we pin this one on?
Oh. Let's see.
Interesting.
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't necessarily unique? It's possible for two murderers to have the same letter, in case that's of interest.
Yes.
hung jury, and I thought no crime could stump the world's greatest detectives. You've got to work together to pick someone, or the killer goes free. Bennington, a round of cocktails for everyone still alive. Now, where did I... Oh, bother.
What's one more?
Someone get the lights back on! Let's all just take a moment and... Hot buttered crab! Why does everything happen to me? The sooner you choose, the sooner the sorbet is served.
Come on!
Aha!
Fast tally-ho!
All right. All right. All right. Now we're having fun.
All right.
I'll clean this up. All right.
If you don't solve this one fast, then there won't be time to light the baked Alaska.
Let's see.
Don't be afraid to collaborate with your fellow detectives. There's no I in investigation.
All right.
Extrapolate.
All right.
Yes. Come on.
Well, spit it out.
I'm afraid not.
What a faux pas. Worse than the time I used a fish spoon instead of a scallop fork. Now, whatever you are. Midnight? We've still got a ton of unsolved murders, and I am not going back to prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please, hurry.
Get on with it.
Interesting.
Disgusting. I love it.
Now we're having fun.
Interesting.
All right. My.
Yes, fine, keep going.
Very well.
All right.
Perhaps.
Charming.
All right.
Come on. Fast. I see.
You're a natural.
I'll clean this up.
Yes. All right.
Let's see.
Oh, what a surprise. Okay, next.
My.
extrapolate.
Plot twist. Let's keep them coming. I've got it.
Interesting. Oh, come on.
Yes.
Nicely done. Next.
I've got it.
Perhaps. Come on.
Oh.
Good. Celebrate later.
Very well.
Interesting.
Very
Now we're
well.
having fun.
Yes. Very well. Yes, yes. Yes. Very well. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
What a twist. Let's move on, people.
My.
Very well. Come on. Interesting.
I'll clean this up.
I see.
Excellent work, detectives. Well, some of you, the rest of you, not so much. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
All well and good, but let's see who the best murderer is. And we can't forget the one who brought the most popular accomplices. And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! My gazebo is littered with corpses, but I hope you had a nice night. Now get out!
There's too many of you. Some of you could be in the audience. I promise it's just as thrilling. Really looking forward to cardigan weather.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, always set clear expectations. And I expect us to be best friends. So let's get started. I'm going to send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules. Except this one rule. You got to use at least 5 words, okay? You got to get descriptive so I know I can rely on you for juicy office gossip. It's my first rule of management.
Time's almost up.
Okay, I'll just file these. Now that I've put you all at ease, I'm sending my first round of hard-hitting interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. Fun, right? Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then quit complaining and say something else. The first rule of management is go with the flow. business time. What's the best way to motivate you? Of course, I could easily pick the best answer, but my business senses are telling me to make you guys do it. Go ahead and vote already. Cool. Using words from 3 different people is worth a bonus. What features would you hope to see in the executive washroom? Nice trick stealing words from the question. Just about any text you see on your device is fair game. What's the key to good networking? How do you feel about working overtime on weekends? What makes you anxious?
Synergy.
A good manager knows that people are more than just numbers. Still, the numbers are the main thing, so let's see them. Good effort, everyone. Let's regroup with some more icebreakers. Okay, back to business. Answer the prompts with whatever comes to mind. Open up that word hose and let her rip. Hey there! Yeah, I'm doing it now. No, they're still writing. I know, right?
You should be halfway done now, okay? You should hurry, time's running out. Hey-yo!
Looks like words to me. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. Everything is words if you dream it.
That you've used half your time. Time's running out.
Let's see what we've got here. How will you show up Trent's party sub at the company holiday party? Choose your favorite now. This round, each vote's worth even more. You discover your lunch is missing from the company fridge. What do you do? Alas, you have turned into a cockroach overnight. How do you inform your employer of your metamorphosis? Does have a playground. How will you spend your 30 minutes of recess? Has just told you she is retiring and handing over the reins to you. How do you respond? You all did equally well. Just kidding. Let's look at the scores. I'd be real nervous now. How about one more icebreaker to keep things light? Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about ventriloquism. I don't trust puppets.
Half of your time.
We don't recycle all this paper. Just the words. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. A rat got in my desk drawer, and everything in there is his now. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. No pressure, but this is your last chance, and there's a lot riding on it.
Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Here we go. Cast your vote now. It's the last round, and the board has approved a generous bonus to your score. You got an odd number, so the three of you with the highest scores are going head to head to head. Interview over. The first rule of management is never fall in love, but one of you has stolen my heart. The job goes to... Congratulations! You're our new junior officer of urges and mergers. the team. Oh, and Ryan, you're fired.